Ryder and Sky were in the lookout tower when Ryder noticed something appear on his monitor. "It's an egg trapped in a pile of Skittles," he said. "Rubble," he called out, "I need you to bring back an egg. Use your bulldozer to release it." Agreed Rubble, and he climbed into his bulldozer. Off he went to the Skittles. He scooped up the Skittles until he could see the egg. Rubble managed to release the egg and took it back to the others. Rubble then began to open the Thomas egg. Inside was Gordon. "I can see another egg," cried Ryder as he looked at his monitor. "It's on an island in the sea," he continued. "Zuma," he cried, "this one's for you. Thomas is on his way to help." Zuma went to wait by the track. Thomas arrived and Zuma hopped on board. It didn't take them long to reach the sea, and off Zuma went bravely into the water. Zuma managed to push the egg to shore. And then carefully popped the egg into the truck. Off they went back to the others. Zuma opened the minion's egg to find Vive the Minion inside. "Marshall," called Ryder, "there's an egg stuck on top of a building. Could you get it for us?" replied Marshall. And he climbed into his rescue truck. Marshall soon reached the egg and carefully positioned his ladder to retrieve it. He then popped the egg into the truck and returned to the others. He put pushed the egg out of the truck and began to open it. Inside was Bambi. Ryder looked at his monitor again. There's an egg next to a building. Rocky, could you get this one with Thomas, please? He asked. Replied Rocky, and he waited for Thomas to arrive. Whoops, cried Thomas as he knocked the egg. I didn't see it there. Rocky picked the egg up. They brought the egg back and Rocky opened it. Inside was Batman. Looks like there's one more egg left and it's stuck on an old tree trunk. Could you get it, Chase? Ryder asked. Answered Chase. And he jumped into his cruiser. Chase could see the egg and climbed onto the tree trunk. He carefully pushed the egg off and put it into his vehicle. Off he went back to the others. Chase pushed the egg out of his cruiser and then began to open it. Inside was Candy Cat. Well done, Pup, smiled Ryder. What great surprises!
The Paw Patrol team were on the lookout for danger. Oh look, there's a monkey in the water in the jungle. I don't think monkeys like water, said Ryder. Let's help him, cried Sky. But the jungle's not close. How will we get there? Asked Marshall. Maybe Thomas could take us, suggested Ryder. So they went down the slide and called him. Hi guys, said Thomas. Thomas, can you take us to the jungle? Asked Ryder. The jungle? Sorry, there's no track there. I can't help you, I'm afraid, said Thomas. Oh, well how can we get there then? Asked Ryder. Luckily, Sky had an idea. She called the air patrol. Flown by Robo Dog. They hopped in. Good luck, said Thomas, and off they went. They were soon in the jungle. Thanks, Robo Dog. Stay with the air cruiser. They tried to find the monkey, but got a bit lost. Where are we? Asked Ryder. Maybe there's someone who can help us in that temple, suggested Chase. Hey, that's our logo, noticed Marshall. They explored the temple. But someone was watching them. This temple is huge, cried Chase. But he didn't realise that he was standing on a trap door. Suddenly, Chase! Luckily, he landed on a pile of moss. Phew, thank goodness for that moss, he said. What are you doing in my temple? Said a voice. That voice belonged to Tracker. Sorry, we got a bit lost, said Ryder. Alright, I'll help you out, said Tracker. So he climbed down and introduced himself. Hi, I'm Tracker, he said. I'm Ryder, and these are some of my pups, said Ryder. We save people in emergencies, said Sky. I save people too. Here, I'll show you. And Tracker moved the moss out of the way and flicked the hidden switch. The temple was his headquarters. Wow, and you run this by yourself? Asked Ryder. Well, I do have a little helper, answered Tracker, and a monkey arrived. That's the monkey we're trying to save, cried Ryder. Really? He doesn't look in trouble to me, said Tracker. Hold on, I hear trouble. Really? I can't hear anything, said Chase. Oh, I have very good hearing. Look, come on, I'll get the jeep. Hop in. Off they went. There, cried Tracker. A minion was struggling in the water.
Help! Help!
Tracker had an idea, and he tried to push a tree over. I see what he's trying to do, said Ryder. He's trying to push the tree into the water so the minion can hold on to it and climb out. But he'll never be able to push that over by himself, said Chase. Come on, let's help him, cried Sky. So they did. The minion was safe. Next time, don't go in the water if you can't swim, said Tracker.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
You know, you all worked really well together, said Ryder. Well, I'm not used to working in a team, but that was fun and quick, said Tracker. So the team had a new member.
One sunny day, Peppa and George went whale watching. There's one, Peppa pointed out to George. Oh no, pirate minions!
Ready, aim, fire!
Uh-oh, we have a hole in our boat and we're leaking oil into the sea. And that whale now has oil all over himself. Let's call Paw Patrol. Alright, Paw Patrol, we have a new mission. Peppa Pig's boat has a hole in it and is leaking oil into the sea, which is not good for the environment. Zuma, I need you to clean up the oil in the sea while I fix the hole in the boat to stop the leak. And Marshall, I need you to hose down any animal who is covered in oil. Let's go! Yay, here's Paw Patrol! Look, there's a whale covered in oil. And there's the oil spill. Okay, Zuma, go and chase the whale to the shore so we can clean him. Hello, Mr. Whale. Time for a clean. You're welcome. Here I go. Fixed. Well done, team. Another success.
The pups of Paw Patrol had gathered together. "I've got something to show you all," said Ryder. "My latest invention. Introducing Robo Dog. I can control him from this remote control unit, and he can do everything you can do. I bet he can't fly," said Sky. "Where's he gone?" said Rocky. "There he is," said Marshall, "on top of the lookout." Robo Dog flew back down again. "Wow," said Sky. "I wish I was that fast." "Is he as fast on the ground?" said Chase. "Watch," said Ryder. "Now, that's fast," said Chase. Ryder continued to show how clever Robo Dog was. But then Robo Dog sat in a pile of mud, which stuck around his tail when he got up. "Oh no," said Ryder. "His tail is his aerial. Stop." But Robo Dog failed to pick up the signal. He just ran straight on. Chase went after him. Robo Dog ran across the beach, but when Chase got there, he was worn out. He went in the sea quickly to cool down, and then went back to get his vehicle. Now Diesel 10 was just travelling around the track looking for mischief. Robo Dog had also found the track, but was heading straight for Diesel 10. "Out of my way," said Diesel 10, but Robo Dog didn't listen. The two hit each other, and amazingly, Diesel 10 just bounced off Robo Dog and derailed. "Wow, you're strong," said Diesel 10. Robo Dog was unharmed and carried on, but the shock of the accident loosened the mud and it fell off his aerial tail. Chase and Ryder had been following, and suddenly Ryder's signals were getting through again. Robo Dog stopped. He was all working again. Rubble had been following as well and got into position to help Diesel 10. Ryder then stepped in. "Let's see if Robo Dog can put Diesel 10 back," he said. "After all, he did cause the accident." Robo Dog moved Diesel 10 and then stood him back up on the track. "Well done, Robo Dog," said Ryder. Diesel 10 asked them not to tell anyone he had been derailed by a dog, and continued his journey in the wrong direction. "I think a few modifications are needed," said Ryder, "but Robo Dog will be very useful to us," and they all started their journey back to the lookout. It was snowing at the Paw Patrol lookout. Ryder looked down at the Paw Patroller covered in snow. "Oh, I hope we don't get any calls today." On the other side of town, Pepper and George ran outside. "Snow!" they said. "Hooray, hooray!" Mummy Pig told them they could play, but not to go too far. Candy Cat turned up to play with Pepper, as George wandered off. Candy and Pepper rolled around in the snow. At the lookout, Chase and Marshall were playing in the snow as well, building a snowman. Ryder and Rubble kept watch. Meanwhile, George was climbing a snowy hill. "Ooh, careful, George." George has always wanted to go snowboarding, but he doesn't have a snowboard. He's just pulled one of Mummy Pig's best trays out from under his jumper. "No, George, don't even think about it." But George didn't think. He jumped on the tray and actually started quite well. "Oh, watch out, George!" Too late. George landed at the top of a tree. At the lookout, George's accident had been seen and the alarm raised. "I'll try and get Everest on her pup tag," said Ryder. Everest was enjoying the snow, but when Ryder called, she knew there was an emergency. She immediately jumped into her snowplow and set off to find George. "Ah, there you are, George. I'll just get my ladder out." George got down slowly and was relieved to be on the ground again. "I think you need a proper snowboard and some lessons, George," said Everest. "Come on, I'll take you home." Mummy Pig was wondering where George had gone and was very pleased to see him. "Here you are," said Everest, "and this is your tray, Mummy Pig." "So that's where it is," said Mummy Pig. "Can I have a ride in your snowplow?" said Pepper. "Of course," said Everest, who gave Pepper a ride. Then Candy had a go. Everybody thanked Everest, and off she went.
Thomas was taking some of the Paw Patrols to the fair with Pepper and George. "Hello," they said. "I thought Rocky was coming too," said Pepper. "He is," said Marshall. "He's over there." In his recycling truck. "Do you like my truck?" he asked. "Looks great," they said. So they said goodbye to Thomas and he left. However, on his journey he passed through a tunnel and came out with a Mashem. Where did that come from, he thought. He decided to go back and give it to the Paw Patrols, who were having a lot of fun. "Guys, I found a Mashem," said Thomas. "Do you want it?" "Oh yes please," said Marshall, so he took it and opened it with Pepper. There was a Marshall inside. "Maybe there are more out there," said Pepper. So they called the others over and told them about the Mashem. "Let's find the others," said Rocky. So they split up to look for them. Chase went with George. Marshall, Pepper and Sky went with Thomas. And Rocky searched in his truck. The truck rattled a bit. That doesn't sound right, he thought. So he checked the back. A Mashem popped out. "Yes, I found one," he cried, and he opened it. Sky was inside. Meanwhile, George and Chase were still looking. "I can't see any," said Chase. "I can," said George. "It's up there." So they climbed up and pushed it down the slide. They then opened it. Rocky was inside. The others weren't having much luck. "Well, I can't see one," said Pepper. "I can," cried Marshall. "It's stuck at the top of the Ferris wheel." Oh no, the Ferris wheel's broken. We can't get it down, said Pepper. And it's too tall to climb up, said Marshall. Sky then had an idea. Moments later, wow, she can fly, cried Pepper. She headed for the wheel. Got it! Sky then opened it. Chase was inside this one. So they'd found all of the Mashems. Well done everyone, said Thomas. Hey, all of the Mashems are the same as you four, said Pepper. So the pups stood by their Mashems. What a coincidence, said Pepper. It had been a really fun day. It had been a hard day's work for farmers Mickey and Winnie the Pooh. They had harvested loads of carrots, which Billy was going to deliver. I think that's all of the carrots, said Mickey. Look after them, said Winnie. Don't let any rabbits in, they'll eat the carrots. I'll look after them, said Billy, and off he went. It was a really hot day, so Billy stopped at a water tower to fill up. Whilst he was stationary, two cheeky rabbits jumped into his trucks. However, Billy didn't notice, so when he was done, he left with the rabbits. Ryder was waiting for Billy at the station. Here are the carrots, said Billy. Where? All I see are two carrotless trucks with rabbits in, replied Ryder. Rabbits? Oh no, cried Billy. They're not supposed to be in there. The rabbits then ran away. We better catch them before they eat any more vegetables, warned Billy. I'll call the pups, said Ryder. We're here, they said. There are two naughty rabbits on the loose that we need to catch, said Ryder. We'll get them, said Sky, and off they went. Sky saw one. But lost it. Chase wasn't having much luck either. Okay guys, this isn't working, said Ryder. So what are we going to do? The pups asked. Well, there's one carrot left in the truck. Let's use it to make a trap, suggested Ryder. So they did. They used the carrot as bait to catch the rabbit in the box. Now we wait, said Chase. It didn't take long to attract a rabbit. Now, said Ryder. Chase pushed the box over, trapping the rabbit. Well done, said Sky. It was quite restless. I'll look after this one, while you two look for the other one, said Ryder. So the pups ran off. Nearby, Pepper and George were playing in the park. All of a sudden, a rabbit appeared. Oh, he's so cute, said Pepper. He smells like carrots, said George. Sky and Chase then arrived. "You found the rabbit," said Chase. "Oh, we love him," said Pepper. "He's been a naughty rabbit," said Sky. "We have another one nearby. Do you want to see it?" "Oh yes, please," cried George. "Then let's go," said Chase. So they took Pepper and George over to Ryder and the other rabbit. "Oh, we love them," said Pepper. "Can we keep them?" asked George. "Of course you can," said Ryder. "You can keep them out of trouble." So the rabbits went home with a very happy Pepper and George. Hi, I'm Dave, and thanks for watching my video. Here's another you may have missed.